Hello, I'm Ann Lopez, founder and CEO of ACTvisory. Today, I want to talk to you about another good tax write-off to use in your business. But before I get into that, let me ask you a question. How many of you go out to eat? How many of you go out to eat and it's business related? Right now, until the end of 2022, a qualified business meal is 100% tax write-off. Yes, that's right. For only 2 years, 2021 and 2022, Trump signed into law that a dining expense from a restaurant is 100% tax write-off. This law was created to help the restaurants recover from the pandemic. So take advantage of this business expense while you still can. Because starting on January 1st, 2023, the dining expense will be back to 50% write-off as it was in prior years before 2021. First, let's define what dining means. Per the IRS, dining means eating at a restaurant or picking up takeout from a restaurant. So the type of dining expenses include dining out with a prospect or important client contact discussing business. Dining out with an employee talking about operations of the business. Getting takeout from a restaurant and bringing it back to the office for an employee meeting. Another example is food for an event or workshop for customers. Another one is dining out with your board of advisors, board of directors, or shareholders. And last but not least, a year-end party for the employees. That would involve the food, the cost for the team building event exclusively for employees. The write-off expense that are still limited to 50% are the following. The coffee maker for the kitchen or break room, the water cooler for the kitchen or break room, snacks for the kitchen or bake room, that's still 50%. Food bought at the grocery store for a staff meeting or for employees at the work site, that is 50% write-off. Traveling for business, but you're picking up groceries for the hotel or the Airbnb that you're staying at, that's 50% write-off. A lot of business owners don't even know about this tax deduction that you can write off the dining expense, and they don't realize how creative and simple it can be to maximize this tax write-off. One question that will help you to remember if this is 100% write-off or 50% write-off: was the food prepared by a restaurant or did you prepare it? If you prepared it, that's a 50% write-off. If the food was prepared at a restaurant, then that's 100% write-off. Bottom line, even with these major tax law changes, dining, event, and office food can add up to be a big ticket item on your books. So one thing that you need to make sure of is that you keep track of all the food expenses, and probably one sure way of doing that is to create several categories within your accounting system. This will help you to better strategize with your accountant to make sure that you are utilizing the proper percentages to write off based on the type of expense that you have. My challenge for you is to go back all the way back to 2021, look to see if you had any dining expenses that you may not have captured last year or this year, and then make sure you capture them on your books. And if you don't have any, we still have fourth quarter of 2022 left to go. So come up with meetings or appointments that you can do a dining expense for so that you can capture the expense before the end of the year. If you still need more clarification or examples as to what is the 100% write-off and what's the 50% write-off, drop in the comments #dining. That's #dining, and then I'll be more than happy to send additional information to you to use. I leave you with this. As a business owner, you should always be thinking and strategizing with your accountant on how you can turn after-tax dollars into pre-tax dollars by having a business purpose. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.